Hello, we are now on diplomatic orders. A simple mission to I can't speak, I apologize. To escort a diplomat to a Vulcan world brings your crew into conflict with the Klingons.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Okay. So, let's head to Vulcan. Now, I wonder if there are any species-related dialogue differences that would have affected if I was a Vulcan instead of a Trill. I also feel the fact that when going to the surface, if I'm only allowed to take one, I feel that Tavrel may be the best choice, although she is a science officer. The fact that this is a Vulcan mission and she is Vulcan, I feel the fact that she should play a part. And we're just about to arrive at Vulcan. We're just passing Pajem. Vulcan's there. And we're travelling at 5.62. The second planet in the 40 Eridani star system, Vulcan orbits a primary K-class star, as do two similar stars. It is a harsh desert world with many active volcanoes and towering mountain ranges. Its atmosphere is thin and the gravity on Vulcan is higher than that of Earth. Vulcans have adapted to this harsh world, developing greater strength and endurance. And stronger emotions. That must be the Hybris system in that image. The Artemis has arrived. Captain, we've arrived at the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tapila says the ambassador has certain arrangements that he prefers when travelling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen? On screen?
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Okay, so let's take a shuttle. It doesn't appear the fact that we're taking a crew member with us, which okay, I guess Elise joined us automatically. We are ready to land on Vulcan, so final approach when that. Okay. Now, I wonder why she was the instant individual. Maybe because she's first on the away team, possibly. But perhaps it's automatic. But time to land the shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Captain, the ambassador and his aide were waiting for us at the temple at the top of the rise. We can speak to them there and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for P'Jem. Very interesting place. Record a scan. Interesting. I believe we got that from... Yes. From becoming level 4. From what I can tell, we are, so far, the lowest level, despite being the furthest.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
No? Are you ready to leave?
This is ridiculous! Access to P'Jem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the expressed permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet.
Okay.
Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at P'Jem.
That's quite a strong emotional reaction for a Vulcan. All I'm saying, you might want to take a few days to meditate, and perhaps that's why he needs to go to P'Jem. But Vulcan, have your emotions more intact. Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to P'Jem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Let me speak to Savin then. Him being off-world will explain its temper. Jeez.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Soketh says you won't permit him to visit P'Jem.
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to P'Jem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at P'Jem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. P'Jem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit P'Jem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect P'Jem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect P'Jem from any who would violate its sanctity.
I can do that. I'm not above shooting and killing a Vulcan.
Do you have any questions?
Let's not go into that. I've spoken to Savin. We can leave for Pajem now.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go. Now, this Vulcan is very peculiar. Something about him I just don't like. But he's probably just a Vulcan I don't like. It's probably all. And I suppose also him getting a little peed at the fact that he wasn't permitted. That possibly may take it off a bit, I don't know. Regardless, we're leaving now.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
In which down. Returning to the Artemis. I'll just Best circuit is returned to his quarters, Captain. Yes, let's depart. Let's just
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press I to open your inventory.
okay. That was rather random. The inventory system, the Pajem system. A small M-class planet, Pajem was originally settled by the Vulcan monks more than 3,000 years ago. Although the original monastery was destroyed during the Vulcan-Andorian conflict in the 22nd century, the building was rebuilt by a coalition of humans, Andorians and Vulcans after the founding of the United Federation of Planets. I couldn't say that word. And I done English literature. And I couldn't read coalition. It's my brain. I'm blaming my brain. Ooh, asteroid belt. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual reading in this system. We should scan this system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Sensors on maximum. Scan energy pattern. Klingon ships decloaking, sir. 3 betrayal class. Captain, we're being held by the Klingons. Putting them on screen now.
You have a foul shape-changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you.
Why are the Undine here?
You tell me, Starfleet. It was your people who first encountered the Undine in the Delta Quadrant back when we knew them as Species 8472. Many among my people want to know just what you did to make them hate us so. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Do you have any proof of these accusations?
Do you doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
While him being an Undine would make a lot of sense. Fortunately, we made a promise. Although the promise was to protect Pajem, not the ambassador, but Starfleet ordered us. So, shields up, rudder up. Let's take these out as quick as we did the Orions. Ready, set, fire.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Nearly got it. And we have it. Let's take these items before beaming down to the planet. Sir, sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend that we send an away team down immediately. Alert the ambassador to meet the away team at the transporter room. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. I recommend that he remain in his quarters until it's safe. The away team is ready. Right. Let's go down. While I understand and fully accept Flores' assessment of keeping the ambassador there, is it being too dangerous? Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way forward to the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Stay alert. We will need to find the monks. Oh, I like Pajem. Has to be one of my favourite Star Trek Online planets.
Flanking damage detected.
Okay, that bank seems perfectly fine. Though I have to admit, I believe the layout for Pajem has changed since the last time I was here. It seems different somehow, but I feel the path coming up is different. It makes me wonder if the Pajem Sanctuary is different. Getting stuck. Damn it. Damn the earth. Damn the beer. Okay. More Klingons. I didn't realise there's so many Klingons. Fortunately, you have arrived. The Klingons seek the Undine infiltrator in this. Is the Abbot the Undine? Could they have mistaken the ambassador for the Abbot? Or could they have initially thought it was the Abbot and then realised the fact that it was the ambassador? Or are both of them I'm not so certain. Let's reach the Abbey. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Didn't mean to click 5. Did they kill the Abbot? So, we're receiving a red alert from Vulcan. Tapella says that she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch you through to your tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
He is the Undine. Captain, security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters, but he's gone. They're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of the transporters detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whoever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. We'll find him.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the Abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Yes, he's Undine. So, it's time to detain him. Damn it. He disguised himself as a Klingon.
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me? Warriors! Prepare for battle!
Yes,
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Bah!
Yes, sir.
I am done. Species 8472. Dang. The Klingons I like, I can tolerate. of the Klingon off Pajem. I promised it wouldn't be damaged. And it won't be. Okay. Let me just collect this item. And let's scan the area. Captain, it appears that the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up a residual traces of transporter activity in the vicinity. I believe the Undine may have beamed to the hidden ship in orbit. If he has a hidden ship, we'll find it. Recommend we return to the Artemis and search for the Undine ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Captain, there is an Undine ship on an intercept course. Sir, the Artemis doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they're about 60 seconds out. We can hold them off until reinforcements get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Damn it, they fired a ship, which means me as an tachyon being did nothing. Which means our regular plan hasn't started off so well, and shit. Well, that didn't do much damage at all, not as much as I was expecting. Is anything we're doing gonna be effective? What the? Ah. Ships have arrived. The reinforcements have got here just in time. Forest. Careful to ride out car. Looks like we have an What out on his tracks?
Target shield has failed.
Still doesn't work. As if we're doing anything overly impactful. Yes. Yes. We hold our position. Let's give it another shot. See, the Undine seem to be doing more damage to our hull than it is our shield. It appears to have a significantly high bleed through. Damn it. Scan and debris. Downloading the data now, Captain. Incoming message from the USS Kirk, Captain Rex. Incoming.
This is Captain Thielen of the USS Kirk. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps someday you will return the favor. Thielen out.
That felt slightly aggressive, but we've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic material that was used to create the ship. We need to get all of this back to Starfleet Intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the message and tell us more. Okay, that's this part. So overall, as a whole, that mission was absolutely pointless. We took an ambassador from Vulcan to Pajem. The ambassador turns out to be an imposter. We stopped some Klingons that wouldn't have been there if he was an imposter in the first place. So, all is well.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations.
Just earned your first skill point.
That was that mission, and hide and seek will be next mission. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.